All right, breaking right now in Orange County, the Malibu Rapist back in court for his fate. This is video of George Gertman last week. He is already serving 2 life sentences, and last week he took a plea deal to end the remaining cases against him.
Now, West 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox explains how Gertman was brought to justice and why it's leading to even more arrests.
Convicted serial rapist George Gertman has accepted a plea agreement that will continue to keep him behind bars for the rest of his life. Already serving 2 life sentences for raping 2 women and convicted in 4 other rapes dating back to the 70s, he's now pleading guilty to 1 count of sexual battery with a deadly weapon to avoid trial in the alleged attacks on 7 women in the 80s and 90s. Targeting women and girls in and near Orlando's Malibu Grove neighborhood, Gertman earned the nickname the Malibu Rapist. A West 2 Investigates review of court records reveals Gertman snuck into homes, usually between 2 and 5 in the morning. He'd put a knife or some other sharp object to the female's throat, and the ones that struggled were cut on their hands, necks, and shoulders. Detectives say Gertman would stalk his victims for weeks or months. He would look for toys in the front yards of homes, trying to find single moms, figuring that when he attacked them, they wouldn't scream for fear of waking up their children.
Not knowing where the case is, not knowing whatever happened, was really a nightmare for me.
Gail Gardner is responsible for bringing the Malibu Rapist to justice. She was attacked in her Washington Shores home in 1988 and provided a sexual assault kit. But it mysteriously disappeared. West 2 Investigates revealed in 2015 that more than 1,000 kits were collecting dust in local police evidence lockers. In 2019, she insisted Orlando police find and test that evidence kit. In June 2021, a DNA match to the Malibu Rapist led to his rearrest in Gail's case and other unsolved cases.
The system is working, and I like to think that this case kind of got that to rolling to say, okay, let's do something now, because everybody's eye is on us.
Following a series of West 2 Investigates reports on missing or untested evidence in cold cases, a month after Gertman's arrest, police captured suspected Woodline rapist Dwight Harris. He now faces trial in 2 attacks from 2 decades ago. OPD then changed its policy to retain sex assault evidence for 50 years.
I'll be honest with you, I'm going to give credit to Greg Fox. He's the one who was probing to see what happened with 2 particular cases that came to the attention of the media, and it allowed us to go back and sit down and talk about our cases.
It's a policy change that's helping detectives catch the most dangerous among us. In Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.